For this bikini you will need a 1 cake of yarn, a hook. I'm using 6mm hook. You can use 5, 4, anything according to your yarn. I lost the label of my yarn, by the way, but the good thing, I recorded myself crocheting on the beach. From the same yarn I created this beautiful cover-up. For the start you want to do a slip knot and a chain of, I'm doing a chain of 9. You can do according to your measurement. Let's say if you take your cup, it should be somewhere from the bottom to the middle of your cup. Next you want to do single crochet in the second stitch, and you want to do a row of single crochet. When I reached my end of the chain, I flip my work around, do a chain of 1, and I do again single crochet in each and every stitch of the previous row. When we reach the end of our row, instead of turning our work around, what we will do in the same space, we will do 3 more single crochet. 1, 2, 3. So this will be our middle stitch where everything will grow, and I will just mark it with a stitch marker, this middle stitch. And the next thing you do, you single crochet at the second side, and you need to make sure that you do exactly the same amount of stitches. By the way, you can weave your end while you go, so you don't have to weave any ends at the end. So let's say here I have 8 crochet on one side. I will count that on the other side I have also the same amount of stitches. So let me count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 1 more, so I'll put here.
And now going forward, what you will do, you will just chain 1 at the beginning of each row. You will go single crochet until you reach the stitch marker. On the stitch marker you always do 3 single crochet, and then you go back. And like this you will go in the rounds until you achieve your needed size. So let's do 1 row together. So I do chain 1. In the first chain I do single crochet, and then I do single crochet until the stitch marker. Okay, I reach my stitch marker. I put it down meanwhile, and I just do a 3 single crochet in the same space. And then I bring this marker again in the place, in the middle stitch, and then I continue to do single crochet until the end of the row. So this is what I got at the end of the second row. When you finish your first cup, it will look like this. See how the color started to change? That's why I chose this yarn, very beautiful. Next you will do the following. You will do the first strap, and for this you want to come back to the point of your bikini, and you want to do an edge. So you create edge here with slip stitches. So I'm just doing a row of slip stitches until I come to the very pointy place of my bikini. So now when I'm here, this is a place where usually I increased 3 stitches and where my stitch marker was, and I need to chain a chain of the necessary amount. So I will do for this one chain of 90. You can do 90, 100. Whenever you will finish your chain, you now want to do a row of slip stitches. You just slip stitch in each and every stitch of your chain, thus giving it stability and creating your perfect strap. So you just slip stitch until you reach your cup again. Here is your strap. It is looking like this, and you are again back to your cup, and you will continue to do slip stitches down this line. So if you unite your strap like this, it will be very securely placed here and secured, so it will not fall or something like this. If you're worried, it will not go anywhere. And then I'm just slip stitching until the bottom of my cup. This is how your bikini looks like now. This is a cup that we did together. This is a cup I did separately. We already have the straps above, so we want to add the straps on the sides, and I'm going to show you how to do it and how to unite it together. For the side strap, you want to chain 100, and then you want to insert your hook in your cup. This is upside down, okay? This is our back strap. So you want to insert it somewhere here on the corner and do a slip stitch to unite. And then you will go also over this tail. You will do the row of single crochet just to stabilize the bottom of our bikini cup, because you see now it looks not perfect. After we do the row of single crochet, it will look much better. I reached the end of my bottom of my cup, so I did it like so. Okay, here I united, here I did the row of single crochet. Now I want to attach the second cup, so in between the cups you can do however many stitch you want. I will do probably 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I will insert my hook here and again slip stitch, united it, and do again the row of single crochet here. When you did your row of single crochet and you again are at the bottom side of your bikini, you will just do another chain of 100. So what I did, guys, I just slip stitch all the way through the strap, and then under the first cap, under this unification of the two cups, and then under the second cup, and also slip stitch this strap, and your bikini is done. And obviously, because this is a crochet, you want to add some lining under the cups, but it's not mandatory, because if you use high tension and small hook, probably it will not be see-through, but you need to try it on and see for yourself. I also created this cover-up top for the bikini, which will look so nice together with it. Let me know if you want a tutorial for this top as well.